One of the most common tasks people use File Explorer for is to copy or move files around. That's what we're going to do right now. And here in Windows 8.1, it's actually quite easy. In fact, we can do it all from one single window. We don't need to open up separate windows and drag them from one to the other. We're going to experiment with our exercise files folder. So if you have it selected already, great. You can see each of the files in that folder. You could really work with any folder and any files you like to follow along. Let's say we want to back all of these up, store them somewhere else. First thing is to make sure the Home tab is selected here on the ribbon, and we're going to select them all using the Select All button. Now we could use the click and shift and click down the list of files. We could use Control A, the keyboard shortcut. Either way, we've got them all selected and ready to do something with them. And when we go to the Organize section of the ribbon now, you'll see we can move them or copy them to a location. Let's click Copy To. You'll see some recently used folders, some defaults like Documents, Music, Pictures and Videos Library, or you could choose a location which includes an option to create a new folder. Let's go to Choose Location. Now we can go down the list of folders and choose a separate location. I'm thinking as I scroll down this list of going to the top here, opening up my SkyDrive, and I don't see an actual folder that I want to use in SkyDrive, so I'll select SkyDrive and then click Make New Folder. The new folder is going to be called Backup. Press Enter to lock it in, and now we're ready to copy to the selected backup folder. When I click Copy, that's exactly where they go. All right, so my backup folder now appears under SkyDrive, and I have a backup of these files, but what happens when we make changes to some of our files? Just click anywhere in an empty space here to deselect our files. And how about we go to the flowers JPEG image? We'll right-click this because we want to open it up with a program we want to use. Go down to Open With, and that way we can choose something like Paint, for example. So we'll click Paint. Notice it opens up the Paint program and displays my image. Now we're zoomed way in. It's a fairly large file. So the first thing we're going to do is zoom out. Go up to the View tab. We'll click Zoom Out. That's a better look at our image. And if we wanted to, we could make other adjustments to it. For example, we could rotate it, resize it from here as well. I think that's good. We just changed the size of it to something that's a little more manageable here. And when we go up to the Save button that appears on the Quick Access toolbar to save it, we've now got an updated file. So let's close up Paint. And you can see now our date modified has changed to a more recent date. So what happens when we go to back this up again? Let's say we're not sure which files we've worked with in the past and we're ready to select all of these. This time I'll click the first one, hold down Shift and click the last one in my exercise files. And I'm going to do that backup procedure again by using Copy To. And I want to send this to a backup folder. Oh, it's there. It's a recently used one. As I hover over this, it's on my SkyDrive. Perfect. So I'll select that. And all of a sudden I see a message now. The destination has 6 files with the same names. Do I want to simply replace them all with these? That's one option, but if I have a lot of files, it could take a while. I could skip them. No, I don't want to do that. I know some of them have changed. So let's go to Let Me Decide for each file. Now what you're going to see are down the left-hand side, your exercise files. Down the right-hand side, what appears already in the backup folder, and you can compare them if you wanted to manually. Notice that this one's highlighted or bolded. It's changed. And if we wanted to, we could go down to the bottom left corner and skip all the 5 files that have the same date and size. In other words, it's finding the ones that haven't changed. We can filter them out by clicking this checkbox, and we're down to 1. Now all we have to do is select the one that we want to back up. And it's this one that's changed, so we're going to select it. If we selected both, then we'd have 2 versions of the same file. A number would be added to one of them. So that's the one we want. We click Continue, and it's a much faster backup or copy because it's a single file. The others, which hadn't changed, are not backed up at all. They're already there. That's one of the nice features of being able to copy or move files here in File Explorer. Obviously, we can still do it the old-fashioned way by opening up 2 different windows, clicking and dragging files over, but we also have the option to avoid all of that, work more efficiently in a single window here in Windows 8.1.